Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation x squared minus 24 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus 11 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. We can rewrite this x squared minus 24 as x squared minus 25 plus 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cube plus 11 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155, and this fraction can be written as 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus x squared minus 5 squared divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus 11 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155. Next, 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus this will become x plus 5 times x minus 5 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus 11 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155. Next, 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus this x plus 5 will be cancelled out and this will become square. So this fraction will become x minus 5 divided by x plus 5 whole squared plus 11 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155. Now we write the common denominator x plus 5 whole squared. So this will become x minus 5 plus 11 plus this remains same 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed equal to 155. Next, 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus this will become x plus 6 divided by x plus 5 whole squared equal to 155. Now because this 6 is same as 5 plus 1, so we can rewrite this fraction as x plus 5 divided by x plus 5 whole squared plus 1 divided by x plus 5 whole squared, and this remains same plus 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed equal to 155. Next, 1 divided by x plus 5 whole cubed plus this x plus 5 will be cancelled out and this will become 1 over x plus 5. We write this 1 over x plus 5 whole squared plus this 1 over x plus 5 equal to 155. Now this first fraction can be written as 1 over x plus 5 whole cubed plus this can be written as 1 over x plus 5 whole squared plus this remains same 1 over x plus 5 equal to 155. Now to simplify the solution, we suppose that let 1 over x plus 5 equal to t. So this equation will become t cubed plus t squared plus t equal to 155. Move this 155 to the left hand side. This will become t cubed plus t squared plus t minus 155 equal to 0. Next, t cubed plus t squared plus t. This negative 155 can be written as negative 125 minus 25 minus 5 equal to 0. We group these two terms t cubed and negative 125, and we group these two terms t squared and negative 25, and we group these two terms t and negative 5. This will become t cubed minus 125 is same as 5 cubed plus t squared, negative 25 is same as negative 5 squared plus t minus 5 equal to 0. We expand this t cubed minus 5 cubed using this identity: a cubed minus b cubed equal to a minus b times a squared plus a times b plus b squared, and we expand this t squared minus 5 squared by using this identity: a squared minus b squared equal to a plus b times a minus b. So this t cubed minus 5 cubed will become t minus 5 times t squared plus 5 times t plus 25, and this t squared minus 5 squared will become plus t plus 5 times t minus 5, and from these two terms we can factor out plus 1. In bracket left t minus 5 equal to 0, and this t minus 5 is a common factor, so we factor out this t minus 5, and in bracket left t squared plus 5 times t plus 25 plus t plus 5 plus 1 equal to 0. Further simplify, this will become t minus 5 times t squared plus 5t plus 1t will become 6 times t, and 25 plus 5 plus 1 plus 31 equal to 0. Either this expression t minus 5 equal to 0, or this second factor t squared plus 6 times t plus 31 equal to 0. From this equation we get the value of t equal to 5, and from this second case we can solve this quadratic equation by completing the square method. We write this t squared, and 6 times t is same as plus 2 times t times 3. To complete the square we add here 3 squared means 9, also subtract 9 plus 31 equal to 0. By using this algebraic identity, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equal to a plus b whole squared, this t squared plus 2 times t times 3 plus 9 will become t plus 3 whole squared, and negative 9 plus 31 will become plus 22 equal to 0. Move this 22 to the right hand side. This will become t plus 3 whole squared equal to negative 22. Now we take square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled out with the square root, and we are left with t plus 3 equal to plus minus root negative 22 will become I times root 22. Move this 3 to the right hand side. This will become t is equal to negative 3 plus minus I times root 22. And first we found that t is equal to 5. T is equal to 5. Now recall that we have supposed that 1 over x plus 5 equal to t. We have supposed that 1 over x plus 5 is equal to t. When t is 5, then this will become 1 over x plus 5 equal to 5. This implies that 1 is equal to 5 times x plus 5, and this will become 1 is equal to 5x plus 25, and this implies that 5 times x is equal to negative 24, and this implies that x is equal to negative 24 divided by 5. And from the second case, when t is equal to this expression, then this will become 1 over x plus 5 equal to negative 3 plus minus I times root 22. If we take a reciprocal of both sides, this implies that x plus 5 is equal to 1 divided by negative 3 plus minus I times root 22. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply and divide by negative 3 minus plus I times root 22. So this will become x plus 5 is equal to negative 3 minus plus I times root 22 divided by negative 3 squared minus I times root 22 squared, and x plus 5 will be equal to negative 3 minus plus I times root 22 divided by negative 3 squared is 9, and I times root 22 squared will become negative 22, and negative 22 times negative 1 will become plus 22. 22 plus 9 will become 31, and subtract 5 from both sides. This cancelled out, and x will be equal to, we can write the denominator 1, take LCM. LCM is 31, so this will become negative 3 minus plus I times root 22 minus 31 times 5 is 155. Further simplify, x will be equal to negative 158 minus plus I times root 22 divided by 31. This is second and third, and first we found that x1 is equal to negative 24 over 5, negative 24 over 5. So these are the three solutions for this equation.